Welcome back to the channel, Natsu here once again, and let's talk about Mai because she's finally here in Street Fighter 6 for everybody to use. Now, you'll be seeing that this guide is more about how the Fire Stock system works, but not only that, how the moves get buffed and ways you can start comboing and some setups you can do afterwards, right? Because she's really scary when she have the Fire Stocks. Like that's the main reason why you might want to play with her. Because anyways, you can see that over here in the move list, this level 1 super is the one that is like the party starter, is the one that gives you fire stocks. Not like besides that level 1 super, there isn't any way to get the stocks. But so in few words, you need to use that level 1 super to start the party. Now, something I also want to mention is that even though level 2 super gets buffed, level 3 is the only one that doesn't get buffed. I will be explaining that in a few seconds from here, or minutes, depending on how the video goes. And yeah, and you can see the command list, it says, oh, move gets buffed with the fire stock, but it doesn't show why, right? So, we're gonna start here. So please like and subscribe, and let's start this video. As I mentioned, level 1 will give you the fire stocks, right? And you can see now that when I do it again, the level 1 also is buffed, and it's wider. And that gives us... If I do this combo, you might think you will be able to combo it, but right now it's super hard to do it. Now this is the best option to do mid-screen, which is way more lenient. But if you get like the level, you already have the fire stocks and you go for this, now this will combo way easier. I haven't been able to replicate it, but if you try to do this without the buff, right? You will get the option, if you do the jumping medium super late, you will be able to combo, but again, I haven't been able to replicate this on middle screen. So, I don't know if it's like a spacing issue or a timing issue on my end. I do apologize because keep in mind, it's like the second hour of the game, of my coming out. Also, you can, cancel from normal and then do the level 1 super, but I'm trying to give you the optimization station, right? When her DP is normal, you will see that when the opponent is knocked down, you will be 31 frames on favor, so you will be plus. Now, if you do it when she has the stock, it will be 32. But besides giving you that extra 1 frame of advantage on knockdown, which allows you to go and do other setups, which I will be showing later down the video. But it will allow you, when the stocks are in the DP, to combo after level 2. And this is why in this clip you see it misses when trying doing the follow-up. Now, if you have the stocks, you will be able to combo, so always be on point with your stocks. Otherwise, you will get messed up. Quarter circle back with hard punch allows you to combo with a quarter circle forward light kick move. Now, if you try to do the EX version after the vertical back hard punch, it won't combo. But if you have the stocks, it will allow you to combo and do big damage. That option will be available, and also you can use the EX version. Now, let's talk about quadruple back punch in the air. If you do it like that and hit it on the chins, right, it will be safe, but you will be negative like 2 or 1, but if you have the fire stock, you will be +1, or depending on where you hit that. It's gonna be safe and a better option, and you can keep your pressure. So always have that in your head when you are using that move and you want to do, frame traps. So a way better option to use, when trying to do neutral sweep and you have stocks, is using that move, because it will be safe compared to the normal one where you might be, negative, but also sometimes they might be able to punish you. Keep in mind they can do a DP, but it's an option. Also, something I want to mention is that when the fire stocks are, in the move and you hit the opponent, the knockdown time will be way better for you. So, for example, in normal, it's like 41 frames or 42. And with the stocks, it can go up to 46 the times I have tested out. Now, let's go with the fun part. Now, if you use this move, but the EX version, in the air, with the opponent also being in the air, it will do a ground bounce, and you can combo afterwards. Technically, you can do whatever you want after that ground bounce, except the quarter circle forward and kick. Now let's talk about her quadruple forward and punch, which is her fireball. Now if you hold it, you know, it feels worse, right? When it's in fire, it's way better projectile, because if you want to make the projectile to be a better projectile in normal mode, you need to hold it. And you can see over here that when I have the fire version outside, if it hits from long distance or almost minute distance, I can visually confirm and do a level 2. Keep that in mind. Another thing you can do is, if you see the fireball hits and you're jumping, you can do the dive attack and then combo afterwards and do excellent damage if you have the fire stocks. It's crazy. Also, something I remember is from my testing, even though I don't have footage of that right now, is if you're going automatic and let's say that the fireball gets blocked and you go and do the dive attack, you will be 0, neutral, or maybe +2 with the EX version. Now you may be asking, hey Natsu, where is quadruple forward and a kick, right? The shoulder tackle with Mai. And to be honest, after doing some experiments, I didn't see a big difference, only damage wise. So again, keep in mind this is like technically 3 hours of the character came out, so maybe more you know, more tech will be showing up in the future, but right now that is not the case. I don't see anything else extra damage, at least on the quadruple forward and kick. Okay, so we have all that data. Now let's start with the fun stuff, because now we're gonna go over some setups. Keep in mind, I will be explaining those setups. This is, you know, it will be the following clip after this. This is a placeholder, so let's start this party. Okay, so you will see this setup right now. I'm doing this corner to corner, so you can see the corner carry. But keep in mind that if you're in the middle of the screen, like the start of the round, you can do way better options and expand all your real estate. You know, what I mean real estate in this case is like your EX and drive meter, which technically is both in the same. But you will get the fire stock guarantee and also a counter combo. Now the reason why the counter combo happens is because after the knockdown, I'm so plus that I can do a crushing medium, and even if they match their standing light, it will be a trade hit and I can combo afterwards. So excellent tool to know, and this also gives you a knowledge of how meaties with Mai work in the game, because right now she's one of the characters that has the easiest, meatiest bounces. Now you can see over here this new example. I'm using quadruple forward and light kick, which is the shoulder tackle, and then after that I'm doing a dry rush. But this dry rush I'm doing the overhead, and it will trade. But because it will trade, it allows me to do a crushing medium punch, and from that quadruple back EX, and then I can do my level 1 super. Something I want to mention is that in mid-screen you can do like a standing medium attack, and then quadruple back and medium punch, which is the, you know, the Buchinchin, whatever the name call is, that she does. You can do a quadruple forward and light kick, and she will be plus. Now, because it is plus, you can do a frame trap from crushing medium punch, and then combo after that, and get your 5 stocks. This can be done in the middle of the screen, super easy. Now let's start with the corner setups. Corner setups. Now the setup you're gonna see is in the corner, and the reason why it works is because if they're trying to do like a throw or a light attack on wake up, once you do the quadruple forward light kick version and you do a frame kill with a standing light kick, you can do a crushing medium punch or a standing medium kick, and if they try to grab you or hit you, they will get hit in counter. Now keep in mind that if they do like a dry reversal or a DP with invulnerability like EX, or a super with invulnerability to, you know, physical hits, you get hit. So be worried about this. It's not to go flow chart all the time, but you should know that you have this option, and something so easy to confirm like a light, and then quadruple forward light kick. Before I forget mentioning this, you can win against a drive impact even if you're doing the standing million kick, it will give you enough time to match the right impact. But if you're having so much, it's hard for you, right? Just go with crushing medium punch, because the crushing medium punch is a special cancel, so technically you can go way faster and do a right impact. But again, even if you do right impact super late after standing medium kick, even though it's not special cancel, you will be able to right impact back. Okay, so the next setups I'm gonna be showing you is what happens if somebody matches on wake up after you have the 5 stocks. So you can see I put the dummy like that, and you can see over here I will use all 5 stocks in this combo in the corner. Now I'm gonna hold my classical forward light attack, and you can see I can combo afterwards and being a meaty. You know, choose the combo of your preference. Now we're gonna apply the same fundamental over here, but in this case we're gonna start with a right impact in the corner, and you can see that the person is just light, and you can punish with punish. I messed up there, but look what happens because I use all my stocks and I'm plus, and I can combo afterwards. Now you will see over here I'm gonna do the normal super if they're not in juggle state, and you can see the frame data. You will notice that it's 26 frames after the super if they're grounded. Now, if they're in the air, it's gonna be 31, which means the following. If you do level 1 super in the air, you can then use Core Circle 4 EX and hold it and do a meaty setup. Now, you also have chimis, so I'm gonna show you some examples of that. For example, here you try to do a throw. The same thing will apply with a attack, right? And you can do mix-ups, whatever you want afterwards. Like this character in the corner might be one of the scariest characters in the game once she has the fire stocks. Like she can technically do a 2-touch. I know some other characters can do that. But it is the meaties, her walking speed is so good actually. I'm amazed. Like I'm normally the character I always gravitate to. The walking speed is crap. In the case of Mai, is like top tier. Having said that, let's go to this section, which I was thinking maybe I shouldn't do it, but I'm gonna do it. So there's a lot of Twitter combos that are fake. What I mean by this is that once you activate level 1, they have by default make it so that it will replenishes the meter. So technically when you do the combo, instead of doing the ender, which should be a level 2, they will go with the level 3, and you will see the damage is crazy. And sure, it looks awesome for a combo video, but in a fight, you'll be like, if you didn't notice about that issue, it will get you killed. You can use level 2 like I said, but it won't be the same amount of damage. Now keep in mind, like I said, this is like the first 2 hours of me getting this character, so I would recommend people to, in the setup of the super, put it like a standard. Also, do not make it so that when you have the the fire stocks, don't put it infinite, because it will give you incorrect combo and data. So when you're in a fight, the muscle memory will fail and you will be angry with yourself. Now I'm not saying that kind of combo might exist, but the way that people are going about it is the incorrect way. Here's a video of me trying to go about this, but at this moment I haven't found any combo video like that. Again, it will change in the future, because somebody like Desk always blow my mind and doing stuff that I wouldn't think it would be possible. And with that, we reached the end of this video. Again, if you have any questions about stuff over the video, let me know in the comments below. And as always, like and subscribe, and see you next video. Bye bye.